What's up, y'all? This is FSGM here. The Seahawks are on the clock. What's been the most surprising thing for me has been the quarterback position, right? So the only quarterback taken so far has been Cody Pickett from Pittsburgh. And the Seahawks are picking right now at 72. So as a value pick and as a QB project that I mentioned in my draft preview, this might be the time to take a quarterback. They were Rich Eisen and the NFL guys were talking about, I think Dean. I think he's the linebacker from Georgia. He hasn't been taken either. So it's been that's a surprise. Oh, and the pick is in. Okay, quick hit reaction. I think they'll take a quarterback. I think that John Schneider is going to start the Green Bay process that he's known for, as in taking a quarterback every draft. We'll see. But as for those of you who have seen my video, I really like what they've done so far. They went, O-line, D-line, and then they got the running back Kenneth Walker from MSU. As I said, that probably tells me that Chris Carson's days as a Seahawk and, God forbid, his NFL career are probably numbered. I believe it's his neck, and it probably doesn't look good for him right now. But just bear with me. They're going through a commercial break. But like I said, quick hit reaction. I think they'll take a quarterback here. Or again, as I said for a little bit there, I took a break from the draft. So I would still be interested in a corner. And when I turned it back on, there was a little bit of a run on the cornerback position. So we'll see what they do. But especially tomorrow, or it could be today, right? Because they have 2 1s and 2 2s next year. They could trade back in to cover the cornerback position, or what? We'll just see. It'll be interesting. But if I had to guess right now, they'll take a quarterback here at 72. That's pretty funny. Sorry, y'all. A cat and a bird are going at it from my neighbor's house. That's pretty funny. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you live here in Arizona. You don't know what you're going to get. Anyways, they're still on a commercial break. So anyways, again, I really like what the Seahawks have done this draft, though, right? They got their franchise left tackle. They got another edge rusher to go with Taylor, the DN, and other people. And I like the D tackle from Denver that they got, and they also got some other people too. So I really like what they've done so far. But this is kind of I mentioned that the running back was a little bit of the wild card, but this pick right here at 72 in the 3rd round, this is the true wild card. We're really going to see what the Seahawks think of Drew Lock. And like I said, probably tomorrow. Quick reaction, I think that they'll go for Baker Mayfield tomorrow. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm turning up my thing so you guys can hear it. Let's see what they do. They just came back from a commercial break. So just bear with me. I'm just going to let it run and just see what they say, and then I'll give you my quick hit reaction after they do their view on the pick. Yeah, so they're bringing up all the quarterbacks that are still on the board, right? Because the only one taken has been Pickett from Pittsburgh. And they just brought up Russell Wilson pick at 75, right? And now we're at 72. So, if you're gonna take the kid from Liberty, now would be the time to do it because this is great value. We'll see. The 2022 NFL. Here we go.
Please welcome 2018 draft pick from the University of Central Florida, Shaquem Griffin.
With the 72nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Abraham Lucas, tackle, Washington State.
Oh, okay.
Seahawks.
They've got 2 tackles.
All right, so like normal, I'm going to let this run, and then I'll give you my reaction.
Both these guys might start as rookies. He has played a lot of football there for Washington State. Outstanding hand placement. The only knock on him was every now and then guys get into him with some power. You got to improve his anchor. But overall, I think this is a solid bookend tackle. And Peter and Chris, I think they got 2 starters there in Seattle.
Well, DJ, Drew Lock is very happy. He feels well protected, and he has some job security, at least at this point. What is going on, Peter Strager, with the quarterback situation?
Well, they're beginning to fall, and now we're all the way into the 3rd round. I'll say this. With Baker and Jimmy Garoppolo still looming for cheap on the market, I think that might have hurt this quarterback class, but the market is the market. And I'll tell you this whole draft buildup, we've been hearing this is not a quarterback draft, it's not a quarterback draft. People had Malik Willis going 2 on mock drafts to the Lions, and people said, tone that down, it's not there. We'll say this.
Okay, so just a quick reaction. So given that they just took another tackle, I said that I would still like to see Dwayne Brown come back, but honestly, they might go away from him now that they took another tackle, and they're obviously the Seahawks are in Seattle, so they obviously have seen the tackle from Washington State well, because they're right down the street basically. Anyways, it's basically what I said in my pre-draft preview, though. It's O-line, D-line every year. It doesn't matter. So it's just been an interesting run. Honestly, I just paid attention to the position. I didn't really catch the kid's name, so I will put that in the comments. But, I mean, you got your franchise left tackle. You got your edge rusher. You got your wild card in the running back to go with Rashad Penny. And as I said, Chris Carson's days are probably numbered. We all love Chris, obviously, but he's a beast when he's on the field, but he just can't stay healthy, and he's got neck issues now. So you got the kid Walker, and then you took another tackle. So look, the Seahawks are trying to clean up their offensive line on the fly. But I love it. You got your two tackles now. You got your running back, and then you got your edge rusher. And tomorrow, I would assume that they'll probably trade back in. I know they're pretty busy. I don't know if they have a 4th tomorrow or not. I know they have a bunch of 5s. I'm almost certain that they don't have a 4. But again, don't be surprised if the Seahawks trade some of next year's picks to get back in tomorrow, or hell, it could be back into the 3rd tonight. I'll keep tabs on that. But just to kind of a quick hit recap, look, they got their franchise left tackle, they got their edge rusher, and they got another right tackle from Washington State. So that tells me again that those 2 kids will start right off the bat. You don't attack the draft like they have, then not play these kids, right? So, again, the left tackle and right tackle will start right off the bat, and you got Walker, the running back, and then, those were their 3. So it's been a really in the trenches draft, as NFL guys have said earlier. They're really attacking the trenches, and as I said in my pre-draft video, that's what they needed to do. And they're just trying to restart the process and trying to get rid of the reputation that they can't evaluate offensive linemen, right? Because that's what hurt them in the past. Is they just, with Tom Cable, we all love Tom Cable. He got us the Super Bowl, but for a good couple of years there, he couldn't have. We just struggled with offensive line evaluations. But again, they got the left tackle, they got the right tackle, and they got their running back. So you can't say you disagree with that if you're trying to build it on the fly. And again, they got their edge rusher to go with Taylor from Tennessee and the other guys that they have on the D-line too. So all in all, this has been in the trenches draft, to say the least. Anyways, that's kind of my quick hit reaction to this. I will obviously, when they pick again, I will jump back on, but I just wanted to jump on and give you my quick hit reaction. This has been FSGM's reaction to the Seahawks pick in the 3rd round. Talk to you guys soon.